Hello scholars, here I am with our video 5 of chapter 6 Habitat and Adaptations. Scholars, in this video we are going to learn about one more habitat. So let's start. Which picture is this? Just identify. Okay, this is the picture of the earth where we live, is it? And this picture is taken from the space. Scholars, you can see the earth is looking almost blue. And do you know that our earth or planet earth is also called as the blue planet? Do you know why? Because it looks blue. And why does it looks blue? Yes, it looks blue because 3/4 of our Earth's surface is covered with water. So scholars, 3/4 of Earth's surface is covered with water, and most of the water it is salty and in seas and oceans. Salty water. Do we drink that? No. So most of the water means almost 97% of the total water available on the earth, it is salty and is found in seas and oceans. And remaining 3% is non-salty, or we also call it as a fresh water. Here in this picture you can get the idea that 97% is the salty water and 3% is the fresh water. And that only we are going to learn about the freshwater habitat. What are the sources of freshwater habitat? Freshwater is found in lakes, ponds, rivers, streams and even in underground water as well. Scholars, most of the fresh water actually it's locked as snow on the mountains and in polar regions. Yes. So most of the fresh water it is locked as snow and on the mountains and the polar regions. So now let's see animals which are found in the freshwater habitat. Now there are different kinds of animals which are found in the freshwater habitat. Their names are fish, amphibians, crabs, turtles and tadpoles. Scholars now, as we know that to live in a particular habitat, that organisms means plants and animals, they develop some features so that they can survive, and we call it as the adaptations. Say all these animals they have adapted themselves so that they can live in a freshwater habitat. For example, here you can see the picture of various animals, those who live in the freshwater habitat. First one is the frog, fish, crab and tadpole. As we were talking about the adaptation, we know that a fish has gills for breathing in water along with fins and scales, and due to which fish can survive in water. So these animals as well like frog, crab, they have also adaptation so that they can live in water. Now scholars, what is the tadpole? Yes, tadpole we can also call it as a baby frog. Yes. So what is the tadpole? Tadpole is the larval stage in the life cycle of the frog. Yes. Now if we see the baby of human, it is just like the adult. Okay, we are having all the parts when we are small as well. Okay, and same body it grows when we become adult. But here in frog it is different. And what is that different? That see, you cannot see the gills, you cannot see the tail in the adult frog. Yes, but this that gills and tails are found in the tadpole. So what is the tadpole? We can see the baby frog. Okay, that is the tadpole. Yes, and when it becomes adult, okay, we call it as the frog. So when the eggs hatches, okay, the tadpole comes out, it becomes grow, and then it turns into the frog. So which plants they are found in the fresh water. Here are the examples: tape grass, grass lotus, cress and lilies. Let's Yes, here it is the tape grass, lotus and water lilies which are found in the freshwater habitats. Now scholars, you might be thinking now that lotus and water lily, they are just looking similar. Yes, how to identify whether it is a lotus or water lily? Yes, let me give you, or let me tell you how to identify. Yes, if you look at the petals of lotus, they are rounded, and the petals of the water lily, they are pointed. Yes, and even their leaves are different. Yes, the leaves of water lily are thick, but the leaves of lotus, they are a little bit thinner than the water lily leaves. So these are some differences which can help you to identify lotus and water lily. Now scholars, just like animals, they have some adaptations. Even these plants have also the adaptations so that they can water. So what are those adaptations? Many of these plants, they have big leaves, and these leaves are coated with waterproof material so that they do not rot in water. So the coating with waterproof material, it is the adaptation of these plants which are found in the fresh water. So scholars, that's it for. After watching the video, what you're going to do? You're going to read page number 64, and then what you will do after reading the page number 64, you are going to write exercise of chapter. Okay, in good, neat and clean handwriting in your notebook. You will get the exercise of the chapter from school only. Okay, scholars. So watch the video, complete your work and do your study. And most important, take care of yourself. Okay, scholars. Bye bye.